bringing people together. That's what Los Angeles should be about.
I've always focused on trying to lift up people who are vulnerable, to try to stand up for folks who are being ripped off, and to make the world better. As a lawyer, I've had a lot of opportunities in my life to do that kind of work. Those values really led me to want to be the city attorney so I could take the ideals of pursuing justice to the level of being able to represent the entire city of Los Angeles. I was very proud of our work in the Wells Fargo case that transformed banking forever, where we targeted Wells Fargo in the fake account scandal. In the pandemic, our office was, I think, the most impactful public law office in the United States in combating fake tests and preventions and cures, price gouging, a whole array of matters that we brought to the fore that really protected public health. I'm very proud of our leadership on gun violence prevention, both here and nationally. I was the co-founder and co-chair of Prosecutors Against Gun Violence, the first ever national coalition of prosecutors focused on combating gun violence. Spoken at the White House. We worked across the nation to get guns out of the hands of domestic abusers and grapple with the issue of ghost guns. I'm really proud of our criminal justice reform work, where we've been able to take a look at how we can transform the lives of offenders and reduce repeat offenses. I never thought, when I ran for city attorney, that we would be at odds with the federal government. But that's in fact where we found ourselves when the Trump administration first took office. When the Muslim travel ban first took effect. It was a Saturday evening, and I realized that around the country there was havoc at airports, and at our airport, at LAX. And I didn't know what exactly my plan would be, but I knew I had to go to the airport where people, because of their religion, were being detained, because it felt like our country was slipping away. I wanted to speak to the top Trump official who was in charge of that effort, and he wouldn't talk to me. I said to him, I want to see the detainees. He said, you can't do that. How many are there? Not at liberty to say. Where are they? I can't tell you. I've never been so angry in my professional life. But the next morning, just a few hours later, we had a number of lawyers in my office prepared to sue the Trump administration. We were active again and again. We won a very important lawsuit that prevented the Trump administration from forcing LAPD to be complicit in civil immigration enforcement. We were active in trying to preserve the DACA program, the Temporary Protective Status program. We were one of the key litigants in the census litigation when the Trump administration tried to make the census as ineffective as possible because it knew that it would diminish LA's political representation and resources if they were to prevail. On just so many different levels, I think our office has been a force for good in Los Angeles, and that's why I ran for city attorney in the first place.